Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also...
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu. Now it's Olise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Batistuta. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Kukçu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos makes the interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Knocks it into space. It's Nakata! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eder Militao. Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a dangerous ball. Bale! Off the post! He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a cute ball. Out towards the flank. Kukçu. Bale. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Eder Militao with the clearance. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Adams! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Now it's Kukçu. Nice looking ball. And this is... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here.
Argentina really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a...
And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Might be danger here. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Maldini, a man never lacking in drive or determination. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. No, that pass has been well intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Batistuta, applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Nakata! Oh, it's hit the post!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was very necessary. Adams, a probing pass. Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well read, nice interception. Deftly away. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And it's Arda Güler. Has a shot! Off the post! Koundé gets it clear. Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Güler. Oh, can he get onto this? Dink through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nakata. And there's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Nakata! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Nepal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And they've got rid. Azar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Koundé getting this one clear. Zanetti. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Nakata. He's beaten the last. It's Nakata! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vitinha. Messi. Over to the left. No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Now he's had it taken off him. Now it's Naka. He's having a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nepal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's in on goal. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Bale. Good ball, good take. Great ball, and he's in here. Goulet. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that has been cut short. Goulet. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Zanetti, he's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well...
It's Van Basten! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been cooler! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Now it's Goulet. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Look at this. Nakata! Oh, he's hit the bar! Jimenez gets it away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And he's worked it through, and this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Now is this the final assault? And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Gabriel. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes toward...
He's having a shot! Kokchu! That is sensational! About as smooth as it gets. The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Bale. Kokchu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Hernandez. Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Kokchu. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Busquets. Kokchu. Son Heung-min. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now he's got space here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? And he's quick to snap. Tries a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-soo. Oh, that's clever. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
And this is Bale. Hernandez. Looking for a runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bayer chooses to deal with it himself. Rijkaard. Busquets.
Might want to be careful there.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Good ball, good take. Busquets. Oh, can he get onto this? Dink through. Chance! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan take the lead. Baresi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. Park Ji-sung! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Nakata! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukchu. Park Ji-sung. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi cuts it out. Dida sends that a long way. Great vision. Van Basten. Nakata. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And that is out of play. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good vision. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...